We're back. God, GD. We're back. We're back. So we're live tonight, guys. Check us out. Come on board, and we'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Let me. I think we'll see you in a few minutes. So we're gonna You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really messed up. You hear me, Al?
Now I do.
Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this show. I've been having some serious internet problems, and on my end, and really, really bad. And so this show might not go tonight. So we'll see how far it goes. Um, that's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? We're on.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're at tonight, but I guess
Rumble. I just saw YouTube.
yeah. I didn't check and see where we're at. We're on. We're on Twitch. I know we're on Rumble live stream. We're on YouTube, and I saw the YouTube thing come out. Um, and hopefully, guess what, Al?
Mm,
We're on Twitch, brother. I mean, Kick. We're on Kick.
okay.
We are broadcasting on Kick. Isn't that something? It took. Oh my God. Let's see how long that lasts because every time we go on one of these weird platforms, we get booted off. So we'll see what happens tonight.
Just don't
Yeah.
say the magical word.
Yeah, exactly. Or bring back Pro 2A Tactical. That's what got us kicked off last time.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Tonight we're going to talk about, before we go there, please like the show on YouTube, like the show on Rumble. And when you do that, it helps us out a lot. What's up, WK? And thanks for
My
supporting the
man.
show. This helps us out a lot and moves us up in the rankings, especially on Rumble. And YouTube is a lost cause, but still help and still do it anyway. Um, we we won't be having a show Saturday. So this is our only show for this week. I've been too busy Saturday to be doing the show. And I'm going to be at the let's see, I'm gonna be at the Paulding Metals Festival Arts and Craft show from September 9th to September 10th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's at Earl Duncan Park in Paulding Metals. So that's 472 Paulding Metals Drive in Dallas, Georgia. Bring your kids out, bring whoever out. It's a big show. We got over 300 vendors out there. They got food, crafts for the kids, and all types of stuff. This is a look for the Saber Team Tactical banner. I'm at lot 70, and you'll see the second half of the company that I have. And let's see what else. You want to make the other? You want to make the other announcement about the October thing?
Yeah, we might as well. We're
Since we
getting
locked in.
started. Yep.
Okay. We'll announce all these things again at the end of the show. So, yep, thumbs up. Look at this. WK said hit the thumbs up button, y'all. Stop BSing. And
Keep us up. Keep us up.
yeah, October 15th. That's next month. That's on a Sunday. We will be at Tactical Bay 1. We will be hosting a meet and greet for the Saber Team Tactical people or whoever you guys want to be. Um, and that's including the internet people too. So if you guys don't rock with us on the taking classes, you guys can come out to this thing. This thing is not free. It's a $30 charge for you guys to do it because we have to pay the range fees at South River Gun Club. That's where it's going to be at in Covington, South River Gun Club. We are also going to have Pro 2A Tactical. They're going to be bringing some of their tools and gear and ammunition, so you guys going to be able to test out some firearms out there for free.
They will
And
supply
shoot.
the ammo too.
Yeah, they will supply the ammo and shoot some of their stuff. Now the event is going to be pistols only, so don't be hogging your rifles and stuff, bringing them out there, thinking you guys going to do all hoo good. No, there's going to be pistols. And we're gonna have some shooting scenarios set up. I guarantee you, it's gonna be a 20-yard shots with 6 rounds. That's gonna be out there. We're also gonna have the 7-round, 6-round shot, rapid fire up close, and at 7 yards. And we're also gonna be doing some seated positions on the table, and we may do some movement stuff. So I may have like maybe 4 or 5 scenarios for you guys to shoot at, and we can, if you guys want to, you can compete against each other in different class. We'll have a stock class and we'll have a modified class, so everybody with RMRs and all that stuff will be competing against themselves, and people with what do you call it, iron sights can compete against themselves. So this event will be for beginners, intermediate, and advanced. So if you're a beginner, you just got your gun, you want to come out there and shoot, come on. You know what I'm saying? And we can go from there, and you can go through the scenarios. I mean, we're gonna have some fun.
We've done it before, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be cool. We
Yeah.
added some things last time. We did some rifle stuff. But this time we're just gonna stick to pistols.
Mhm.
So it'll be worthwhile. And
Yeah.
anyone that's interested in coming, it's a reduced fee for those people out there that say, "Wait a minute, I pay 40 when I go." Yeah, we have a connection out there, and we're using it under our banner as
License.
being members and licensed, as well as instructors out there. So it's $30. So anytime that we have training events or even a private event like this is what this is classified as, it's $30. That's saving you $10. So you take that same $10 and buy a box of ammo. At least put it towards ammo.
And you don't have to stay the whole day if you don't want to, but we'll be out there from 10 to maybe 5. You know what I'm saying? Throwing some rounds down range. And so if you guys want to come out there, bring a sandwich, bring some snacks. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no McDonald's out there where you can go and get food. So you got to bring something to snack and bring water. You know what I'm saying? And come out there prepared to have some fun and and just enjoy some stuff. We're going to invite everybody that we can to come out there, and I will be doing the sign up sheet hopefully maybe next week, and being posted. So, and we'll be pushing that around so you guys can go ahead and get signed up and pay your $30. No walk-ons, okay? Because the reason being, if we need that $30 in advance, so you will not shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's the way this goes. And so you got to come on out there and participate, meet some of the other people who follow us, and have a good time. We'll show you little tricks and pointers and stuff to help you out to get those 20-yard shots. You know what I'm saying? And because those are going to be the most difficult for a lot of folks. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a lot of fun to see where your skill level is at. You know what I'm saying? And we'll do some 15-yard shots too. And but nothing is, the only thing is going to be less than 10 is be the 7-yard, and that's the rapid fire draw off the hip and shoot. You know what I'm saying? If you guys don't have holsters, that's fine. We will conveniently do it with a barrel. Yeah, there's tables out there, and we might have you instead of you're drawing from the holster and doing it. We'll have you, put your hands in the air and turn around or something, so it assimilate the
or the hokey pokey.
yeah, the hokey pokey. So it assimilate the
The
for
draw
somebody who's
process. Yeah.
yeah, it's drawing, so it can make it a little equal for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
we make it work. We've done this before.
right, and we ran many a stages. So
Hmm.
this is not it'll be a safety briefing, it'll be stage briefings, everything will be highly detailed, and so you guys will know exactly what you're doing. We won't be getting out there like most of these guys and saying, "Oh, let's do this and let's do that." And then they change
Right.
step in midstream. No, that's not a thing.
Yeah, we'll have everything organized and set up by
Hmm.
the 15th, and the bay will be cordoned off in section so that we step by step by step. One section is doing this, next section doing that, and you rotate all the way through.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Especially training bay one is bigger than the one we did last
big.
time.
Yeah, we can do the 20 shot on one, and we can do the we can have a row of guys. Well, I don't know
It
how that
worked
work.
out.
Yeah, that won't work with the 20-yard shot and
Nah,
the row of
yeah, I knew
guys.
what you was gonna say, and I was like,
Yeah,
let's see how this work out. But yeah,
yeah.
I'll be
But
out
we can
there
have something
tomorrow.
like we can have we won't be able to have two shooters do it at
No,
once,
mm-mm.
but
Two
we can
shooters could
have
do
two
20 at the same
we can
time.
have two events set up in the same time,
Right.
like two 20-yard shots where we get two people to shoot at the same time and 20, not same time, but staggered into 20 yards. Then from there, I can have it because I'm going to bring a table out. We can have the table and the chair so they can sit down and shoot the chair with four targets, two 15s and two 10s, you know what I'm saying? And this rapid fire, you know what I'm saying?
That'll
And
work.
maybe throw something in the middle so it'll be a total of five targets. And then you know, but you'll have to shoot everything with two in the body. Then and the three center ones, maybe you got to shoot. You got to do a reload and do headshots only. So
All right,
I'm
let's not
going to
give it all
force.
away. Let's not give it all
Yeah,
away.
yeah. I'm just saying we're going to force the reloads on you guys. So be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? So don't come out there with full magazines thinking I got this. No, you don't. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So but
Yep.
you guys also you guys saw what's the name of Liberty Safes, right?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, what Liberty Safes did. You guys think Liberty Safe needs to change their name to Blue Falcon Safe? Because a guy got arrested by the feds for January 6th. Feds just now arrested him. And I guess he had something in his safe or guns in his safe. The FBI couldn't get in it. So Liberty Safe gave up the code.
Voluntary.
Yes.
No
For the
warrant
FBI
needed.
to get in his safe.
No warrant needed.
Then they had the nerve to say it was their policy on their website to do this. And now, since they're getting the Bud Light treatment, they having the nerve to say people can opt out of it and get their safe information pulled from them. You know what I'm saying? So they won't be able to give it up to the FBI. They never should have
A
gave it up to
little
the
too
FBI.
much, too late.
Yeah, I think Liberty Safe is done. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Well, cheaper than dirt's still around.
Oh yeah, that's another Blue Falcon. You know what I'm saying?
Big Daddy Unlimited still around.
Right. And if you don't know what a Blue Falcon is, that's a book. It's called Buddy Fucker. That's a guy that stabs you in the back. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what that means. The
Is
Liberty
the Air
South.
Force? Is the Air Force the Falcons?
No, there's Blue Falcons everywhere, man. Army,
Okay, I'm just
Navy,
saying. No,
Air
the
Force,
Air Force
Marines.
uses the Falcon as their mascot.
Yeah, Air Force uses I think scrambled eggs and bacon as their mascot.
Uh,
Man, you know, I mean that's just ridiculous. But the Liberty
yep,
Safes,
it's the Gray Falcon.
the Gray Falcon.
Yeah, all the pictures have a Blue Falcon.
Oh, yeah. So Liberty Safe is technically on the boycott list for a lot of
Yeah,
people. I'm glad I don't own one.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So
I mean,
yeah,
the thing about it is that they would one, they keep the information, right? That's the first thing. Places that I bought safes from,
they don't keep the
they
information.
don't keep the information. They give you
Right.
the key and the combination, and they're
Right.
going. And I know a lot of these now are digital, which is even worse because
It's
that
still a
means
key. It's still a key.
both.
Yeah.
They have a key, a physical key, and a digital key, just in case the battery goes out. But
But you can change the battery on the digitals.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah,
but
it,
you can't change that combination. These guys
no.
basically what they had was a backdoor combo. No matter what you do at home, the combination that the feds that this company gave the feds,
Liberty safes.
Liberty Safes gave the feds, was it will still open it. So if you change your combination to 4321, they give them this combination. Boop, it doesn't matter.
Because it had to go through them in order to be changed.
No, mm-mm. There's a overriding like TSA. If you have a TSA lock on your
Oh,
bag, no matter
yeah.
what you put in that combination, TSA can open it.
They have an override.
And that's what Liberty Safe has. They had an override, and that's what the feds, they knew that, and they asked them directly, "Hey, give us the code." They said, "Sure."
Right. So they can go in and safe and see if he had anything else illegal in there.
Right. Exactly.
You know, binary triggers.
But the feds have a warrant for his house. The house included the safe.
The safe.
They couldn't
Right.
get in the safe, so they got the information from Liberty.
Yeah.
Liberty. That's the wrong one.
Yeah. Yeah. Liberty. Yeah. He's screwed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So
Be careful.
Because the Bud Light protest is into the billions. Let's see how this happens for Liberty.
Oh yeah, I drove past a gas station out here, and they had Bud Light stacked up outside the gas station, and nobody was buying it. Nobody was even stealing it.
I went to a baseball game, and they had a Bud Light booth for selling beer. It was empty. Every place else was long ass lines. Bud Light wide open.
They're done.
Yeah,
Done.
And look, I think there were people who may be willing to drink Bud Light, but they were afraid to get on that line with just the crowd, the type of people that were at the baseball
peer
game.
pressure.
Like, nah, that's all right. That's all right.
Right. Yeah, that's really something right there. So you guys see what the title is, Gunslang, right? So what type of gunslang? I know WK can say a bunch of them. He's in the know. I don't know much gunslang except for the old terms when they call
Old terms
them.
are becoming relevant because what it is we hear terms that we understand, but they're not necessarily technically correct. Like for the easiest one out there, a clip. A clip is universal for anything that holds ammunition, and it's not. It's a magazine and a clip, and we can go through that ad nauseum. But the thing is, some of this stuff is now becoming standard. So if somebody says, "Hey man, pass me a clip," you don't look at them anymore and go, "What are you talking about?" You just reach over and hand them. So the one that I hear the most coming through the hood is beam, and I have no idea what the hell they were talking about in the beginning. Y'all got a beam? You use a beam for what? And then they say, the light that comes on the front. Oh, the other one, pushback. You know what
Pushback?
that is? Pushback. How much pushback this gun got?
Oh, red recoil.
That's recoil, right? So that's what I'm saying. Those type of words. Yeah,
Oh my God.
That we understand it because you're communicating with somebody. They're the sender, you're the receiver, the medium, blah 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 blah. But at the same time, it's wrong.
Pushback.
It's wrong.
How much pushback?
How much pushback does that? Kickback. The other one. Maybe you would have got that one. Kickback.
Right.
Kickback, pushback. They're on the same lines. So, how do we correct that? How do we correct those things? Or do we? Or do we just keep moving like a lot of this goes on now? I see guys that you would think know better, and they say clips. And when
they still
you
say
correct
clips.
them. You correct them. I don't say it, so I'll say, oh yeah, I got 5 magazines per gun, and they say, yeah, so you like those clips,
They still don't get it. It doesn't register with them.
right? So At this
Yeah.
point, you know, the guys that I train and that come out with me, you're gonna say magazine. I'm not. We're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that because, as we all know, there's a difference between a magazine and a clip. So
Mm-hmm.
I go over that, especially new people. I understand brand new to guns, medium new to guns. I got you. I understand you're trying to be cool. You heard it on a rap video or wherever the hell you heard it from. I got you, but I'm here to correct you. People I meet in the street, I keep on walking, bro. I ain't got
Yeah,
no
it's
time.
not.
I got no time to correct no fool that wants to call a clip. The other one is the scope, and you know damn well it's a red dot. It's on a
Mm-hmm.
pistol, and you know pistols can't have scopes, but in this case, it's a red dot. Okay,
Mm.
you want to call it or the one that I was fighting for a long time, and the guys I used to shoot would always laugh. If you build a rifle, right, I've seen some of the big dogs, big
They're assembling.
armorers.
They're
They're
assembling.
assembling, I know, but these guys will
Yeah.
go. I'm like, this is my latest build, and I look at it, and
Yeah.
it's an AR with Frankenstein parts. No, you just
Yeah.
put that together, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a Lego.
exactly. If you
Yeah.
go to what's his name, Fuller, the AK guy, you go to his school, you actually build an AK. You
Yeah.
bend the metal,
Yeah. That's building.
put the trunnions in with rivets. You build your trigger. You build your barrel. You use a lathe. You use a press. That's building a gun. Other than
Mm-hmm.
that, you just putting parts, slapping parts to a receiver.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. WK. I
There we
knew
go.
I was waiting on this. I was waiting on this.
He missed it. And you know he's a big G man guy. Dude, Glizzy. You know
Oh,
what a
it stands for
Glizzy is?
Glock. That's Glock.
That's a Glock. I didn't know
Yeah,
the, I'm like, bro,
yeah.
I don't
I
speak
saw
this
that
language.
on. They're using that slang in what's that game? It's an
Oh,
online game.
GTA, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, and the guys are talking glizzies. You get the glizzy, and
To,
I kind of figured it out. You
oh,
know,
you play Grand Theft Auto?
I used to watch some guys play it on their server and stuff because I thought it was very interesting because it's a whole different life. It's a life. They're living a life in there.
That's a good point. I don't know.
And
We can
so
add it today, or we can make another. I'm gonna make a note of that. But that's a good
yeah,
point. Keep going. I got something to
yeah,
say
and
about
they
that.
had these guys had jobs. Well, you can do three different roles. You can be the law, and arrest people, or you can be district attorneys, judges. Guys had regular jobs, own businesses, or they had wives, they had children in there. It was weird, man,
Hmm.
to see all this. Or you can go the criminal route and you selling drugs and all and killing people and all this other good
So you had a
stuff.
career path.
Yeah, a career path. And they had a prison in that game. A prison. They can go and serve time and be stuck in that prison for 6 months,
Hmm.
living in that prison.
Damn.
It's
In
ridiculous,
the
dude.
video game.
In the video game.
Oh no, I'm getting my money
Yes.
back, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I'm staying no
So,
damn
oh,
hokey.
you can, I don't think you can change it. But
What?
no, I don't think you can change it. I don't know much about the game, but I spent hours watching it. So WK said beams. I think beams is a red dot.
Laser beam.
Copper bullets is
Can you hear me?
chopper
Can we back to
bullets.
this
That
again?
huh?
Can you hear me?
Chopper bullets is
Yeah.
hollow points. Okay.
Chopper bullets go in a rifle.
Oh, that's
Rifles are
AK-47.
choppers.
That's an AK-47 is a
Yep.
chopper. Um, two
22 is a 22.
That's a 22.
Mm-hmm.
05s,
4.5s.
45s.
You know what that is. You old. You just bought one.
No, 45. Oh, five. Oh,
45.
is that, oh, it's a 45.
45.
Oh, it's a 45 is a 45.
45.
Extendos. And that's extended magazines.
Extended,
G.
That is
40?
any
Oh, it's a 40.
G40s.
Oh, okay.
And that's almost any Glock, bro.
Yeah.
You will be. It's
The
amazing.
G stands for Glock, and the 40s is the 40.
G40s.
40 Smith and Wesson.
What?
Yeah.
Where you get Smith and Wesson from?
Well, the 40 is that's
they don't.
SW.
Ain't nobody know. If you, all right, I got one for you. Dude on the range asked me. He said, "I have a 40 Smith and Wesson. Is there a chance that I could buy a 40 Glock?"
Yeah.
No, you're missing the point. You just said yes because you're thinking about the G22 or the G23. This
Yes.
guy was talking about his bullets won't fit the
Oh, come
Glock
on, man.
because
Come
they
on.
say 40 Smith. Yes,
Come on.
the bullet said 40 Smith and Wesson, and he said,
No.
"I got these bullets, but my gun is a Glock, dude. Will they fit?" And I
You
said,
should.
"Hold on, bro." And I said, "You do realize that the company that made this bullet, the original company that made this bullet, was Smith and Wesson. That's why it's called the 40 caliber Smith and Wesson's. I told him the measurements of the bullet.
Right.
And it's Smith and Wesson, and it
Right.
blew his mind. He
Right.
thought that was 40 Smith and Wesson, that they were 40 Glock.
Only for
So he
40
bought the
Smith and
40
Wesson.
Smith and Wesson bullets, hoping that they would fit the 40 Glock.
Come on,
I said, "There's
man.
no such thing as a 40 Glock."
Was he a student? This
Yes,
wasn't a student.
yes.
This was a student.
I had to go through the whole. This is a pistol. This is a barrel. This is the muzzle.
Right.
I did the whole thing with him because
Right. This
it
is your
was
gun.
his ignorance was based upon his.
This is your gun, and this is for fun.
Yeah.
This is-
but his ignorance was based around his surroundings.
right.
He
But
was,
they won't educate themselves.
dude, this was his education. He literally
Yeah.
was looking at me like, "What?" And and you know, the internet's spotty out there, so I couldn't just pull it up real fast. So as it's downloading over here, I'm still trying to explain to him with words, and then I show it to him, and then he's like,
He still wouldn't believe you when he was trying
"No,
to tell
he
him. Right?
believed me, but he just couldn't get the concept." He was like, "Seriously?" And it was kind of like, so a 40 Smith and Wesson can fit a Glock 40, could fit a
Oh my
6
God!
Sauer
It's the
40.
same damn
And
bullet.
I was like, they do. People believe, this is another one. People believe that if you have a 9mm Smith and Wesson, all 9mm Smith and Wesson.
Oh yeah, remember they had to take the 9mm Luger off because people thought you needed a Luger in order for the 9mm to work.
Yep. And
You know what I'm saying?
don't tell them long 9x19 or
No.
anything like that, because that would.
That just totally blows their heads up. Yeah, they don't know.
Uh,
So he also said these
yeah,
fools
the same
that
people.
say AR stands for assault rifle, not Armalite, they still believe this to this day.
Yeah.
Yep, they sure do.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
And
still
you
pushing
can't
that
change
crap.
them. You can't
Yeah.
change. Now, see, this is that what he just mentioned with that comment. That's most of our liberal gun
No,
snatchers.
no,
See
no,
that? Keep going, because that's where I'm going. I'm
no.
going where you go.
I have caught people who are gun supporters saying my
That's what
my
I was
assault
gonna ask.
rifle, and I was like, stop! That's not an assault rifle. You're doing exactly what they're doing.
Mhm.
You don't want a machine gun. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
what I was going to hit you with next. The next
Yeah.
thing was just that. The next thing is there are people who, if you say something to them, right, and you're at a party, and somebody says, "Hey, man, he's a Second Amendment proponent too." You start a conversation with him. That same guy that everyone else thinks is a gun guy will tell you
Well,
something
use
like
that
this.
word, assault
He's
rifle.
got an assault rifle.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
got about 5 assault rifles. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's like, what?
your
Shut
boy,
the hell up,
your
dude.
boy, the last one that got this.
He said
Remember?
that?
He said that.
Oh,
Owen and I had to
school.
take him like, dude, no. Don't say
Right.
that out loud. Don't say that any louder.
Right.
Yep.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's got some good ones. Drakes mean Draco. Drake's a singer. That's funny.
Drake's a damn bird.
Drake's a bird?
Mhm.
But the
duck,
Drake the
male
rapper,
duck.
right?
The
Drake's.
male
Oh,
duck.
Drake's. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So
But, in that
Ripper-
culture, they also have a lady running around who calls herself a
Oh.
stallion. But go ahead.
he kind of said it. Ripper bullets mean RIP
RIP
bullets. I gotta look that up. RIP.
The
bullets.
RIP is that one that shreds apart like the old Black Talon.
Oh, that's the one that it turns into shrouds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all right. I don't think
Yeah.
it's that as effective as it looks.
Yeah, I remember seeing
And as I told my boy WK last time, I'm still not that black to be using those bullets because I don't fall for that crap. Give me expansion over some
yeah, they're trying to say Ripper bullets or let me see. I think they
deadlier.
have,
How's a bullet more
Yeah.
deadlier than the next bullet? If it's
They
not
try to-
coming out of a rifle or a bazooka, how's it more deadly? Tell me.
Right.
Tell me.
Yeah.
4-inch barrel pistol. 4-inch barrel pistol.
Tiny six grain rods to break off and penetrate about 3 to 4 inches. Create a small additional damage, but do not make a rip or any lethal than a normal hollow point.
See?
Majority of the damage is done by the core, which just penetrates around 14 inches. So, yeah, there you go.
Not too
It's
bad.
all
That's what I
hype.
said. It's right. It's the design makes it seem like it's more effective, and it's not.
Right. Not the design. I think it's the name.
That too, but the
R.I.P.
design. If you look
Yeah.
at the bullet, you just saw it. You see the bullet. That appeals to certain people that look
Mm-hmm.
because it's menacing, and you think it's doing more than it really is, and it's.
When they see it, they're like, "Oh my God, you about to tear some people up."
And I
You
think
know
you
what I'm
mentioned
saying?
it last time. The only people getting torn up is the damn surgeons in the hospital in the ER.
I don't. Is the surgeon getting hurt on rip bullets?
Well, I don't know, but I would say that the only person that would have any problems with it is some surgeon trying to take it out of somebody's ass.
I think they'll probably have a harder time trying to find all the pieces.
Yeah,
You
same
know what I'm
thing.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mean like
But if they're
physical
X-ray, they
injury.
should be able to see them. You know what
But
I'm
you still
saying?
got to
Because
get them. Just because you see them
yeah,
doesn't
they
mean you
got to
can
get
get
them.
them.
Yeah, and see if you don't get them, then the little shards are going to be cutting.
And
You know the whole.
they'll swim around inside the body for a little while and move around. I had
Yeah,
a old buddy that was in Vietnam, and he was in Vietnam, and he had
shrapnel.
grenade shrapnel in him,
Yeah,
and every once in a while they just come right out of his skin. He
it's
smoked a
actually
cigarette.
pronounced shrapnel.
All right, motherfucker, I ain't
Uh,
French.
no, but
I'm
Doctor
American.
Shrap.
It's
They
shrapnel.
named it after Doctor Shrapnel.
I'm gonna
You
tell
know,
you
it was
right now,
actually a
dog.
doctor
I'm gonna
who
name you
coined it.
after a doctor.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. A lot of people say shrapnel is
I didn't say
shrapnel.
shrapnel. I said
Oh,
shrapnel.
oh, okay, all right. I'm just going with gunslang. You know what I'm saying? Gunslang. That's getting it right.
Oh man, yeah, but there's a lot of these out there. See, there's one coming up.
Oh yeah. Okay. Dude saying.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Let me read this one. Dude saying and thinking that
skip the A.
there's a weapon carry license is a license to kill like a James Bond movie.
All right,
Oh
so
my God.
here we
You
go.
got to be joking.
In the
You
state of
got
Georgia, I get this question a lot, and people want to know where they can find a concealed carry permit. And I said, you won't find one. And then
no,
they
it's
look
a
at me,
weapons
and I
permit.
said, it's a weapons carry license.
Hmm.
We're not permitted here. We have licensing,
Right.
so it's a difference. So most of the people coming from behind enemy line states to a free state, they don't understand that. And
Right.
even when you explain it to them, the next thing they say, well, I'm gonna get a permit. Like, okay, you keep looking for a permit on the internet,
Right. You
and you
can't.
wind up taking one of these classes that you don't need that sell out here in Georgia. These classes sell out for your weapons carry license, and you
And you
don't
don't need it.
need to go. It's not required.
So weapons carry license in the state of Georgia is so you can carry pepper spray, you can carry a knife that's over
A
4 inches,
sword.
you can carry a sword.
Hmm.
We're still questionable about blackjacks. Uh, but they do kind of technically fall under that weapons thing. But it's like, what county is going to push against it? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And that's what you can carry a baseball bat or a baton.
Hmm.
That's what the weapons carry license is for. You know what I'm saying? It gives
Right.
you
And
that
it
license
also
to
allows
carry
you
a
to
weapon.
right because there was a lot of people at one time. I don't know if how true this is. Make my judgment. Carrying open carry versus concealed carry prior to Kemp's law.
Oh
You,
yeah, yeah. You had to have a weapons carry
right,
license in order to do that, to
right,
carry open.
yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But also they can't stop you like in the state of Florida here and check your license. Even if they see you, the cop just shake his head and keep right on moving.
Hmm.
I've seen cats go into a movie theater wearing a drop leg. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? And
bro,
I'm
see,
like,
I was gonna call you the other day because I had this premonition and I saw this and I saw it coming and I saw two more people and I was like, wow, this must be my day. And this was going to get under, not under your skin, but this will tickle your fancy. I see people who are open carry, right? And some of your favorite people actually carry in level 2 to level 3 holsters. And I was like,
Mm.
wow. Where I see others carrying in those flimsy Uncle Mike's or the holster that you get when for free when you buy a gun at the gun show.
Box of cereal, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Those flimsy,
right.
nylon ones. And I was like, wow. And I said, you know what? Uncle Al would be very proud of these folks out here. Young
Yeah.
black dude walking out there, and he had a triple, a double, at least the Safari Land outside the waistband holster. I said I should take a picture and send it to you, but I didn't want the dude to come looking at me all crazy. So
No, you could have just told him. You could have gave him a card, introduce
see,
yourself, and say, "Hey, can I pose a picture with you?"
you know I don't talk to people,
And
right? I don't talk to
I mean,
people.
I'm just
I don't
saying,
talk to
if
faces.
I mean, he could have came on the show. We could have talked. He could have said, "Hey, here's a little piece or whatever." Come
I'll
on,
do that
man.
next time. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
as a
put my
guest. Yeah,
producer hat on.
and
I don't like people, and I don't
bring
want
him
them
on the
around me.
show. You know what I'm saying? As long as
He,
he could talk with 2 words and
well,
don't sound.
he seemed like a decent dude, and when I
Yeah,
looked over
and
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 saw him,
and because we want to ask the question, why you carry open?
hmm
And we know you got an excellent holster on there, but it's what's
dude,
the reason behind it?
right after that, female,
Was carrying open.
open
She
carry.
had a condition two holster.
She had a Safari Land holster on too. And they were
Oh,
didn't they were separate. They were two different places. And I looked
oh.
over and was like, ain't this a mama?
Wait a minute. Now, was her Safari Land holster? Was it a female holster? Or was it a male's holster?
Nah, dude, it was this one, the same one you would see police officers carry. She
Maybe
had the
they.
SLS, and he had the one without the hood, the one with the thumb brake.
Okay, and they wasn't police officers.
Nope. Mm-mm. They were
Okay.
one dude. He looked like he worked outdoors, like he did line work somewhere on
Mm-hmm.
wires. And then she was just looking tough. She just looked like she came off the field somewhere, like she was looking for a battle.
Oof.
Yeah, she was. I mean, no offense to anybody, but she was looking like she was wanting somebody to fight her, and it wasn't gonna be me. Because we made eye contact, and it was like, what? You're in here with a gun on. But again, this is Georgia. So, hello,
Yeah,
how you doing?
but I'm going to recognize anybody who's carrying open. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to watch, and
Exactly.
because I'm like, why are you carrying open when it's no reason
hmm
unless you just doing it to show off or
I
your
think,
ego
and
or something like that.
underneath, I think even though both of them seem like decent people, I think they both were showing off. I think it was a I can, so I will.
Yeah,
I don't. There was no necessity other than the young man who looked like I said he worked on the line somewhere. He may be out, by himself
it's
out on the
comfortable for
beach.
him to carry
Mhm.
open if he's working outdoors.
Right.
Yes, it is.
Because
Yeah,
he had on a
yeah,
damn jacket in August. I
yeah,
was like, wow.
yeah.
hmm
Yeah, it's comfortable. If you're working outdoors and something, you see it a lot when you go to a lot of these guys who own their own companies and stuff.
hmm
You see them walking around with a gun on their hip
Yeah.
and
hmm
it's open. Yeah, that's more comfortable for them and it's easier for them to grab and shoot. They don't have to do the concealed carry thing. But for the normal Joe, us, yeah, we're gonna carry inside. Oh, did they have any slang for carrying guns? You know?
Um, what's that thing? Is they call it damn. They don't say safe, but they don't say boxes. I've
It's
heard it.
got to be. It's got to be
Cases.
a
Cases.
what?
A case.
Aces.
A case.
Oh, a case.
A
A
case.
case.
I'm telling you,
Jesus
man. I
Christ.
didn't bring a case. Is that okay? And I was
Well,
like,
what do you call these dudes with the man purses though? And
just
because
what you
that's
just called it,
a
a
man
purse.
purse.
hmm
Yeah. When you see the sling across the bottom, that's a man purse. That's all
Bro,
that is, bro.
I see that often. I
Yeah.
see it.
And that's a gun in there, and a lot of people
Oh,
don't realize it. Yeah.
and
Oh, hold on. No, really?
hmm
This you see this out?
yeah, I see it.
He said dudes still openly wear shoulder holsters.
Yep, yep. Your people too.
Really?
Your good friends.
Is it the leather ones or are they wearing the
No,
black
no,
nylon
the
ones?
black nylon cheapo. Yes, the cheapo.
Them cheap ones
with
back in the day
with
cost
all the
$70.
straps, with the excess strap still just
Yeah,
hanging dangling off in the
yeah,
back. Yep.
yeah. Those things used to cost $70 back in the day,
They're
and
probably 20. They're probably still the same price. Maybe
no, they
maybe come
probably
down.
1995. And but if you wanted a good Safari holster, it costs you 270, costs almost $300 for that holster.
Well, I got the one that came from Miami Vice, and I still have it. And that one was pricey. I was
Yeah.
poor. I was a poor church crop share person at the
Mm.
time. I had to save up all my box tops to get that, and I got it from
Yeah,
a dealer.
I never did wanted to
Galco.
wear one. Yeah, the Galco. Yeah, the
Hmm.
Galco was expensive. I ended up getting the Galco and off a discount. And only the reason I didn't like it because it kept flagging everybody when you put the thing on.
They
You
all
know what
do
I'm
the
saying?
same thing.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, this is not cool. And then you had to always wear a jacket and it'd be hot. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? How the fuck are you gonna wear a jacket and then you can't wear a shirt like this? So how you gonna get to the shoulder holster when the damn thing's way
Reach
up?
underneath there like your grandmother was about to give you $3 out of her bra.
Yeah. So you just carry appendix. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? It's like what the hell?
Bro,
Doesn't
but
make any
every
sense.
time you draw from a shoulder holster, anybody, if you're right-handed, everybody to
You're
your left
flagging.
is getting flagged.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
flagging everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're getting it. So that's one of the reasons I never liked shoulder holsters. And it's just,
Then they had the suicide one. Do you remember that one? The one where the gun actually faced the muzzle
oh
faced
yeah,
up under
faced
your arm,
up. It faced
and
up.
then they fixed that and had
Yeah.
it where it was facing down and you break it forward.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Bro,
I had one of those for 357.
yep, me too.
It bo- And I used to wear that one when I went hunting. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
I wore it
So
in the streets. I wore it at the
yeah.
clubs. In the
Yeah.
'80s, we was it was Miami Vice came out like '80s, early '90s. Yeah, there was a big influence, bro.
Yeah.
Big
That's
influence
funny.
with my members
That's so
only
funny.
jacket. And under one side of my arm was like this, and the other one was closed. It was like
And
I'm
that's why they
discreet,
wearing
right?
the sling bags nowadays. I saw a
Hmm.
dude. I was driving downtown last week. Oh, this week. Dude was wearing flip flops and one of those sling bags with t-shirt and shorts. Big old out of shape dude.
And see,
And I
and
was
you want me to talk to strangers? Yeah, okay.
well, I was just like, come on, man. But I was driving. But my
Hmm.
philosophy is, it's like if you get in a fun fight, a gunfight, them flip flops are gone. You're on your bare feet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
People don't want to
So
hear
it's
that. Did you see
yeah,
that incident that happened in Alabama, on the dock, where the blacks and the whites got into the fight with the chairs and
yeah.
all
Who
right.
they can't stop talking about it.
The lady had a pair of Crocs on. She walked right through
Hmm.
them. She walked through her heel went through where the toes come out in the front.
Oh, because she was brawling.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Yeah,
what you just said. If you don't have a heel on your footwear, you can't fight. And
yeah.
I know somebody's gonna beg to differ. We can meet in the alley. I understand, and we could try to see if you can make it through. But if you don't have a heel on your footwear, you can't fight. The Middle East, pick a group, been battling sandals from the beginning of sandals.
Yeah, and not
But
just them. You got the
sandals have a heel
Southeast
on them.
Asians was doing it without shoes.
Sandals have a heel on them. That's my
Yeah.
point. Sandals have a heel on them. If you don't have a heel, you're not going to get any traction.
Hmm. Yeah,
Oh my
and
God. Dude, the Mexican carry was out way before, and you got to post that one up. The Mexican
okay.
carry was out way before Appendix.
Also, dudes still Mexican carry in the front of their pants
I see
uh
this almost every day.
every day. That's the one without the holster.
They're
It's the Mexican carry
shoved
either
right down in the gut, straight
in the
between,
gut or in the
with no
middle of the
holster,
back or in
appendix
the middle of the
carry,
back.
front, appendix carry with no holster. That's basically Mexican carry.
But don't they do it in the middle of the back too?
That's the '80s cop movie, '70s
Oh,
cop
okay.
movie. Remember Starsky and Hutch to shove a gun in the back right down the crack of their
Yeah,
head?
yeah, yeah,
Like would you get nervous that ass cheeks grip the barrel, hold it on for you? Fuck you doing with a gun in the back?
yeah.
And then you fall down, and now you just severed your
Or
spine.
or try to sit down
That's what I said. You fall
with that
down,
gun.
and you just
Yeah,
sever your
try to
spine.
sit in your car with that gun in your back, and it's gonna
Mm-mm,
tear your back apart. You know,
mm-mm. But
it's
in around 1992, somewhere around that, I was in Puerto Rico, and I watched the police officers. They had a regular holster, but it was right on the front of their leg. And I was new cops, so back then it was like, oh, you don't want to interact with other cops. And I'm talking to this guy, and I'm asking him, why is he carried that? And I'm sure he was kind of like, fuck, aren't you on vacation? And he told me basically when they sit down in their car, he had a 38. When he sits down, instead of bringing the holster underneath his seatbelt, and this is so it had to be closer to the 90s. We were forced to wear seatbelts then. He puts the gun on his lap, on his right, on his leg of his right. It's in a holster, and that's how he was
Oh,
able to get to it. It's in a holster, but it's on. This holster slid in front. See, I don't know if you're familiar,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. So
the
he'll slide
holster
and then sit there and they rest on this. I've seen that before.
the holster was
Yeah,
low, and I used to know
yeah.
the names of all these holsters, but it was one of these. It was real slick back then, and it was real popular holster, and he would just slide it, and I was like, wow. I never did it, but it was like
Hmm.
it down there. I don't know if if anybody's familiar with Puerto Rico and the police, but they in the early '90s they were getting killed like 40, 50 a month.
Yeah.
They were getting dropped. They had big problems down there. So they had to be ready, and reaching through a seatbelt or there wasn't time for that. And they just
Hmm.
decided, like what WK said, the Mexican carrier pretty much the same way. Is even the Mexican police officers when you go down there, you'll see them. The gun is directly in front of their thigh, or at
Right.
least at least in front of the
Yeah.
seam of their pants, because
Yeah.
again, and they're in a car, they have to get to that gun. They ain't reaching through no seatbelts or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. They're getting hosed down
Them too, yeah.
down there. They're
Hmm.
getting hosed up. Here's another one. Came out in a song with Ice T. Cop Killers.
The
Cop
bullets,
Killers with black talons.
yeah.
Cop Killers with black talons back in the day.
Hmm.
And it's still police officers call those cop killers today. And they're I seen on remember when Cops was on, they had Atlanta PD pulled over a guy. And he had um, some hollow points in his gun, and the Atlanta PD was like, "What are you doing with those cop killers? You're not supposed to have those. Only we supposed to have these." You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Oh, you shouldn't. This guy was like, "I bought these at the store, dude. They sell them at
right.
the store. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?"
Uh-huh. I'm gonna take you
He's,
back. I'm gonna
yeah,
take you
he's like, "You're
back.
not supposed to have those."
Remember Jammy?
No.
Do you remember the juice? He got the
Yes.
juice,
Yeah.
and then you knew that somebody had a gun on, a piece, and he's strapped. Remember he's
Oh
strapped.
yeah. Yep.
That meant
Yep.
somebody had a gun on. It's like,
Uh-huh.
oh man. So but those kind of come and gone. Some of these
Hmm.
ones like Beam and Glizzy and Glock. I told the people at Glock one day, I was talking to somebody over there, and I told him that I asked him, did he know what a Glizzy was? And he just kind of was like, a what? I said, look it up. But he knew a G lock. So
Right.
guy says to me that he got a G lock, and I'm
Glizzy
laughing.
sound like a donut, don't it?
I'm laughing because I'm thinking that
Sounds
he's
like something
playing with
sweet.
me, and he says he's serious. And he said, "Yeah, my G lock is the G43." And I looked at him. I said, "Just the G43X." He said, "Yeah, yeah, but it's still a G lock." I said, "You saying
Hmm.
Glock?" No, I'm saying
All
G lock,
Glocks is G-Lock.
bro.
G-Locks.
He took the box that because he's brand new to guns. He took
Hmm.
the box and he pointed to it and he said, "It says G lock,"
Lock.
and he was not wrong. I just
Right.
told him that was an advertisement, but it says G and then
Lock.
lock is inside of it. And he looked at it and said, "Oh damn!" And he said, "I feel dumb." I said, "You're not. You're new." And I said, "It's no big," because he was like about to fight me. It's G lock, and I said, "No,
But,
it's a Glock
but
G
most of
forty
us,
three X."
we say G, then we say the nomenclature.
Well,
43, 70,
right,
22,
but he was
41.
saying G lock instead of saying
For
Glock.
every
He said he never heard the company Glock. When he went to buy the gun, the dude at the
Oh,
store told him that this gun is a good gun for him, so he bought it. He bought a G43X, and it on the box.
says
I looked at it, when
G-Lock.
he showed it to me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man. I
So
said
he
that's
said he thought he bought a
he
G-Lock
thought he
instead of
had
a
a
Glock.
G lock. He didn't know he had a
Yeah.
Glock,
Oh,
and I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
wow.
What a moron.
Bro, you keep calling people more, and these are new people to guns, and you stop being mean. You're a bully.
Morons.
You're a bully.
Morons.
But
Morons.
see, that's why I deal with new folks and you don't, because
Yeah.
you would probably say that to them.
Yeah. Moron.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude! But we also were around with the old G lock symbol, and I think that's what helps out because new people getting into firearms, they see this new stuff, and it did look like it was G lock. The G
Mm-hmm.
is big, and the lock is right in the middle of it. And I said, okay, let's start from there. That's an advertisement. And then I showed him on his manual where it actually says Glock. It's all one word,
Right.
and he could be, as you say that, he could be fit to be tied
Mm-hmm.
because he was just like, wow,
Yeah.
and he was telling everybody he's got a G lock.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
At this time, we're gonna thank the sponsors. Try to wrap up this show.
Hmm.
And type in saberteamtactical.com and go to the main page and go to classes.
And at that
And
point, you can see the first one is our private one-on-one class. That is one of the classes that has been our mainstay. We put you through the ringer. We run you through the ground. We yell at you. We scream at you. We treat you like you as in a plebe. No, we don't. We treat you like adults. We talk to you. We get you up to speed. We see where you are in your firearms journey and your training, and then we expand from there. We also leave you with a firearms practice routine, whether you want one for live fire or dry fire. Give you a little combination of both, and we move on. Any of the courses that you see the titles for up here, we can actually set up for small groups, and we've done that. I have two guys right now that have been shout out to Israel and Ralph. They've been going through the whole gamut. We're probably going to do a little bit of shotgun tomorrow, and we I bring it out and we go through each week. Everything we do something different. We do something different. We work on the skills and then we expand on them. So we start at pistol, basic drawing and marksmanship and doing that in combination, and then we move forward. Then the last week we are doing a little bit of a competition and multiple targets and using cover. So things like that. We'll get you up and make you progress on your own speed. I mean, nobody's pushing you. Let me see. Where's the next class coming up? Next class is October 28th. That is the Stop the Bleed medical and rifle battle class. Really good class. Smoke coming out for that one, or are you holding it
smoke
to?
coming
Yep.
out for now.
We
Yeah.
have smoke out there, and that's good. Nice distraction. It'll get you ready for any class in the future. The Stop the Bleed is a very good skill to have, not only for being on the range, but and being shot or potentially helping somebody else that's been shot, but for triage and injuries. A tree fall down, or somebody falls down in the woods and hurts themselves, falls down a ravine, or anything like that. Um, this will help you out because you have some knowledge in order to stabilize that person so the person doesn't go into shock, or if the person goes into shock, what should you do next, those type of things. So it's a very good class and I recommend it to anyone. What else, got something?
Oh no, I was gonna say I was a combat lifesaver in the military, so IVs, all the other good stuff. You know,
Poking, sticky, sticky,
yeah,
sticky.
that's I'm teaching everything except that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's good stuff. And then rifle and tactical gear class, that's the end of the year, and that will bring it all together. 6 lucky fans will get that class, and I'm telling you, pay attention. You have to be at least an intermediate shooter. That means that you should be able to clear your own malfunctions. You have to be able to load your firearm, keep it hot when told to, unload it when told to, and most of all, follow directions. I was going to say that
comprehend
twice.
all firearm safety
Yep.
rules. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a must. You
big
can't.
time. Big time.
Yeah,
A lot of movement in that class.
yeah.
A lot of movement, and that muzzle has to be in a safe direction at all times.
hmm So
We never had anybody in nothing, and we never will. And I'm gonna put it out there just like that.
yeah, yeah. And if you, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We got an Omar, bro. We got an Omar.
Yeah, we got Omar. Uh, Click on laser engraving, and you see some of this other good stuff. Hit me up on the page. But also, I'm gonna be at, and I'll share it where I'm gonna be this weekend for the next 2 days. I'm gonna be at the Paulding Metals Festival Arts and Crafts Show September 9th and 10th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on both days. That's at Earl Duncan Park in Paulding Meadows, 472 Paulding Meadows Drive. It's a family affair event. Bring your family. You got kids, wife, loved ones, dog, cats. Bring them out. And it's we got over there's over 300 vendors out there. They're gonna have food, drinks, not alcohol, but I think they might have beer out there. I'm not mistaken. But some damn good food. A lot of crafts and stuff, and also you can see some of the vendors and see the second side of life that I do and some of the stuff I make. Look for the Saber Team Tactical flag and banner. It's going to be out there flying high, and I'm at lot number 70. That's where I'm at. If you're out there, you guys hear the show, and you've been a previous student, non-student, just watch us, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. Stop by, say hello. That's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And then say, hey, I watch the show. Tell you where you watch us at. He support us.
Oh
And,
shit!
we'll go from there. What's up? He put something out. I'm on
Oh,
another page.
WK's wild ass. You
Yeah.
put it up. I'm not putting it up. You put it up.
Oh, okay. I'll put
I
it
know
up.
you
I'll put
would.
it up.
That's your
Okay.
favorite. Oh my god, we just
Like I
made
said,
nice with them, man.
hold
We
on,
just
hold on.
made nice with them.
Let me finish. No, I ain't make no nice with them.
You did. I
still
saw you over there hugging that lady.
no. We're on we're on Twitch, we're on Rumble, we're on YouTube, and we're on Kick tonight. Let's see. Let me look and see if they kicked this off of Kick. We're still on Kick. They haven't kicked this off, and the stream is still live. And like the two channels we want you to like and share is Rumble first, then YouTube. And hit the thumbs up on both of those. That's all you gotta do. On Rumble, please go to rumble.com, type in the Two Alphas Talk with spaces, and find the channel and subscribe. We gotta build up subscriber base on that one. All right, let's get back to this here. WK said a heater means snub nose revolver. All right.
You can't wait to get to the other one.
All right, High Point is the official pistol of NAGA.
Damn.
Is it? Is NAGA people running around buying High Points?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be fair. I'm always fair. Whether it's good or whether I like it or not, I'm gonna be fair. Yo, them Bammers is running around with staccatos.
Oh my God!
I saw them down at South River, and they running $3,000-$4,000 guns. I'm like,
and it still ain't hitting targets at 15 yards.
well, I don't know about that part, bro. I didn't see that. I'm just saying I saw the gun, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Speaking of guns, have you looked at Palmetto? The daggers, they dropped daggers down to 240. Almost.
How many more did you buy?
I didn't buy any more, but I had to stop looking at the damn emails, dude. They were selling
like a gun junkie.
They were selling the uppers. Dude, they were selling Glock. I mean, not Glock, but dagger uppers for less than 169 with the RMR cutout, tall boy sights, and threaded barrels.
Damn,
isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
And so you can get
they must know something.
You can get a full kitted out upper with a threaded barrel for 169 plus buy the lower for $49. Dude, come on, man. This is ridiculous,
gun, bro, and it's just as good as a Glock.
It is. Yeah. What a lot of people are doing, they taking the lowers from Dagger and putting Glock uppers on them.
Oh.
Glock 19 uppers on them.
Yeah, I think
and Glock
Generation
barrels.
3, right?
Yeah, Generation 3s. Yeah. That's what a lot of people are doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's weird, man.
Hey, what's the name on Kick? What's the name on Kick?
Kick.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the name on Kick is Saber Team Tactical. Yeah, Saber Team Tactical is his name on Kick. You gonna try to pull it up, and look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, catch it while it's still live, still streaming, it's still going, man. I'm surprised.
Well, I don't know if they have all those rules.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm afraid to say something in the chat. Like, oh, this violate. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. High Point's the official nag.
You two, man. You two are not fair. That's not fair.
Oh, man. That's so funny. That is so funny, man. That is so funny, man. Man, I got so much to say about that, but
Wow, dude. Just the real quick, the what's the name is pretty good.
what?
A little kick video.
Oh, you see it? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
clean.
it's
It's
clean
very
and
clean.
it's quick. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of times on the other ones, both Rumble and YouTube, I'll move my hand and I'll do something here and I look at the on the feed and it's a few seconds behind.
Mm-hmm.
That was instant, man. That's
Yeah,
pretty
we got
good, and it looked
yeah,
good.
we
It
got
was crystal clear.
yeah, very clear. Yeah. So we're on Kick, guys, and
So
so
we got
guys.
alternatives, and hopefully these other channels build up or these other platforms build up, and give us a little bit of voice. It's not just us, but everyone else that's bringing semi Second Amendment information out, because
Mm-hmm.
I hear the other guys on YouTube especially, and they're all in different alternate platforms, and even the big guys like what's his name, Guns and Gear, and all those guys, they're going to other places and doing Patreon because they can't express themselves the way they can on other platforms. And
Right,
once they start to express
because they've been
themselves,
demonetized.
and
They
dude,
all
these
been
guys know the
demonetized.
rules, man. They
Yeah.
these guys know the rules. Like I was watching one guy, he pulled out a gun and he literally gave the express before that this is for training purposes only, blah blah blah, so he wouldn't get a ding from
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
give you a
you got
strike
to go
for
through all
showing a
of that.
gun.
You got to
Yeah,
go through all of
it's
that. Don't
ridiculous.
do it.
Yeah, but you can do it freely on Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what everybody's just saying. Yeah.
Stupid. See,
What is
there you
this?
go. There you go. There you go. Here comes the rabbit hole. Don't go down it, Al. Don't go
They
down it. Too late.
they buying the yeet cannon. Yeet
They buying the
the
Yeet
yeet
cannon.
yeet cannon.
You know that. You know that. That's
That's
another one.
some
Sleep. That's a
serious
slang.
slang.
All right.
That's some
That's a
serious
slang
slang.
that started on the internet back. What you were talking about a few minutes ago with the games. When most of the first person shooter games, and they were saying they were being yeeted, and then the worst thing to do is get yeeted by a high point. High Point took that and marketed, and at one point they weren't going to do it. They had such overwhelming response from customer base that they had a naming process, and they had three different ones. I think the C9 is the one that they called actually got the name.
So so the high point was a cheap gun on the market that
Mm-hmm.
flooded the streets, right? So guess what's getting ready to happen now? Dagger
It
is
is not.
Dagger is going to be the cheap
Nope.
gun
Nope.
on the market.
Nope. Nope.
Everybody's carrying them.
Nope. Nope.
Everybody's carrying them. You
Nobody's
don't think
caring.
so?
Nobody's caring. You know why? Because the customer that's buying High Point is not the customer that's going to buy a Palmetto State dagger. I'm telling
They don't even know
you,
Palmetto even exists.
that for one, that's the first
Yeah.
one, and two, that $50 gap just put them right out the butt. Right out the butt. These are still, as we've already had this discussion. This is still your Saturday night special people. They're not. If they see 225 for quality, put you right there to just as good as the next guy, or 190. They're going, they're going to 190. I'm telling you. I'm
That's
telling
sad.
you. It's sad.
That's sad.
I'm telling you. Or if
That's
you look,
sad.
all right, and this is across the racial barriers. I seen people of economic disadvantage, and you tell them, pay another $50, and you can get a quality gun that'll last you generations in your family. They still pick up that high point. And they say, well, yeah, I got this.
Because that's what they can afford.
They think that they don't understand saving.
Yeah,
You
they
say
can. Yeah.
$50, even if it takes you a week, 2 weeks, three
Well,
weeks, whatever it takes you. Save that money. And I tell people, there's another one. You know this. Buy used.
Yeah,
I
by
want a
use.
used gun. So you bought a brand new junk piece as opposed to buying something quality.
You could have
Just
bought
buy
that junk
used.
piece. Yeah,
But you rather
yeah,
buy a brand new piece of junk. Okay.
right.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And mind you, just for anybody out there that wants to put up the dukes on this, a high point will fire. What's my man's name? 8888. He proved that. He shot
200.
5,000 some odd rounds, threw it one behind the other. The gun caught on fire, all kind of craziness. And it took 5,000 rounds or so before that gun failed. Gotcha.
Mm.
It
He
will
put in
work.
oil on it.
I think that's all he did. I think
Yeah,
it was some kind of it heated up. He fired so many rounds through that gun like repeatedly, just to
and
fired
it's
it through
finally
failure,
seeds up.
and he got at least 2,500. I said 5,000, at least 2,500, maybe five. I don't know. I don't remember the video, and it's been a while. But look, the thing is, the gun worked, right? The problem is, it's made of low level material
Metal.
or
Yeah,
low
it's low
level
grade metal.
metal and plastic. The
Yeah,
grip panels are plastic.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
toy grade plastic. That's
And it's
nothing
the
like a
number
Glock.
one seller that was on the market for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And because most people who those casual gun owners, they just want a gun.
yeah,
They just want a gun. They just want a gun.
yeah,
They just, oh that'll do.
yeah.
Why
And
spend
they don't
200 for
and they
$200 to
don't
put in?
understand. They don't comprehend buying through Palmetto
Mm-mm.
and getting it shipped to a
FFL.
firearms dealer and
Nope.
getting paying the transfer. They can't even comprehend that
Nope. I could pick it up right here, right now, and
and walk
it's
out
it's 189. I think about between the cheapest one is about
because they saying I
160.
got the money right now. I can do this right now
Yep.
because if I don't do it now, I ain't gonna have the money.
Yep. Pawn shops
Yeah.
resell them a lot too, because that
Mm.
and this one the guy hit me with it has a lifetime warranty. I said
What
that
High
doesn't.
Point?
Yeah, oh yeah, and it doesn't matter who owns it. I said yeah because they know it's gonna fail.
Yeah.
They know it's gonna
Wow.
fail. It's a lifetime warranty.
So High Point is a yeet cannon.
Hmm.
That's what that is, and it said new user
Used
new
new Glocks are selling
Glock.
for
They're
three
selling
ninety
for
nine right now.
399
All
all
models.
models. But you
Yeah.
go to the pawn shop, you can get it for less than 350 if you go to the pawn shop. And you go there with cash, you can probably cut your deal and get it down to 325. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Well, that one $399 is a good deal, especially if it's a police trade-in. See,
Yeah.
there's a whole different there's a whole bunch of
It's gonna be a
levels to
generation three
use.
though. All generation threes.
As long as it's 9 millimeter, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So there will not be a show Saturday. All right. I'll be too tired to have a show Saturday. So we'll be
You seem
back
too
next week.
tired right now. I want you
Oh,
to
I'm
know that.
exhausted.
I see
I'm
that.
exhausted. Yeah, we went and set up. We went and pre-set up today. Did our lot set up the tent, set up the tables, and they moved us to a different spot. And it was not. It's in a high traffic spot, but my tent's backed up against a damn light pole. You know what I'm saying? So we have no room. So I had to rearrange everything. We're on a corner. So hopefully I do pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But tomorrow we're going back out and set up the tables and the racks and stuff. And I'll be coming back in to go back out there early on Saturday morning to do the show.
Oh,
So, yeah. So they,
I'm gonna
they
go
got
live.
share.
I'll be live on Instagram on Saturday night since my man got he busy. I'll be
Okay,
live.
yeah, he gonna no, you're gonna be live on OnlyFans.
No, I'm gonna be on Kick. I'm gonna open up Kick.
Okay.
Just me and Kick.
Yeah, so I'll go live at the event on Instagram and for 2 days and let you guys know what I got and all that sort of stuff. But they got sheriffs out there guarding and stuff. They got prisoners out there cleaning up, and sheriffs are actually in the in the trailer living out there for the whole 3 or 4 days. You know what I'm saying? And patrolling. So
What county is that?
Paulding.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see
Yeah,
that.
they're not playing around. So you going out there and you're not authorized, you will go to jail. You know, after hours. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
know what I'm
country.
saying? Yeah. So cops walking around deep out there, bro. They living out there, you know, and they got those trustees out there cleaning up trash and carrying up.
Damn.
Man, that
I
shit.
just saw an article and I skipped over it. It was basically the United States finally admits to modern day slave labor. Oh, here it
Mm.
is. It's on Rumble. It's it says that the true story of U.S. prison slave labor and much more.
Oh yeah, look at not California, but Georgia. Well, yeah, California, they was making license plates and all types of other stuff. And here in Georgia, remember we still had the chain gangs going on in the 90s.
Bro, where I play golf, there's a
Hmm.
place in Gwinnett County, and the very first time that I played this, a municipal golf course, the guy that I was meeting was running a little late, so I went to hit some balls, and I look over and I see these dudes in an orange,
Jumpsuits.
yeah, and I'm like, what the hell, bro? They used them jokers to clean to cut the grass. They was
Hmm.
full fledged landscaping, bro.
Hmm.
They were cutting
Yeah.
greens. They were cutting. I mean,
But see
that's
that
a skill. That ain't just
but see,
anybody
that's what
can't
I'm
do that.
saying though, but they can use that as work experience to get a job when they get out.
Possibly.
Because the police department will vouch for them.
Ain't
You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
want. I know, but it's kind of hard. I don't know if you've ever been to a country club, especially the ones in Gwinnett County, and I mean up by Buford. They don't
Yeah,
want
but
no prisoners up there. They
yeah,
don't.
but
They don't want no ex-cons up there. I'm just
yeah, but
telling.
he can
I
start
hope
his
they.
own.
I
He
hope
can
they
start his own. He can start his own little land
line
cutting
cotton.
business.
See, there you go.
No,
Cotton,
land,
his little
land
cotton picking club.
cutting business. You know what I'm saying? And go from
You
door to door.
said cotton
Nobody's
cut.
gonna know he's a criminal and be
We
like,
don't have to pick cotton no more, bro. We don't have to do that no more. He said cotton. I heard you.
all right. You know I'm
Uh,
tired. We're gonna get out of here, guys. Hey, thanks for supporting the show. Thanks for coming on the show. We'll do some other stuff. Remember, October 15th, next month, we have an event coming up on the Sunday. Beginners, intermediate, and advanced are all invited. Pistols only, no rifles or shotguns. And we're gonna have an event. We're gonna have Pro 2A Tactical out there with some of their guns and ammunition, so you guys can shoot for free and test fire some of their gear. And we're gonna be at South River in Covington. There is a $30 charge for all students, not students, but for all people who come out. This is a Saber Team Tactical meet and greet, and put it out there. Get as many guys as you can to come out. We're gonna have a sign up sheet, and you must pay in advance because we got to have the numbers, the money with the numbers, in order to give to the clubhouse. And keep an eye out for that. We will continue to announce it on social media and here. So is that it? I
that's
think
it.
that's it. Yeah, we
We're
covered it.
done.
All right. We'll see you guys next week, and we'll see you guys in the range. All right.
On the range, boys. Peace.